We're going to move right along now, and many of you know our next performer, and very, very funny. Let's have a warm welcome for Jeff Kay. Jeff Kay.
Thank you.
Woo!
Looks like someone left a little stool on the stage. I've been looking at this thing from afar, and I've been kind of wondering, first of all, if I should touch it. But there's three, and there's three, and no, I'm sorry, but now I'm intrigued. Anyway, we did tell the dog today that she was adopted, and so that's a very difficult conversation to have. She was shocked. I'm not quite sure why, because she's looked in the mirror before. She knows there's differences. She's got a tail, we don't, but whatever. So she kind of freaked out. And what'd she do? Of course, she gets on the internet. She's looking for her real parents. She found her mom on Facebook. She's a bitch. in my next life, I want to come back as a poodle. I gotta come back as a poodle. Let me tell you why. Have you noticed all of the most popular dogs today? What are they? They're like some sort of poodle mix. There's got to be a golden doodle, a labradoodle, an Aussie doodle. You know, behind every one of these designer dogs is a lucky poodle and an exotic crossbreeding sexual experience. I got to be part of that. So, you know, that's why they call them doodles, because they do pretty much everything that moves. If you're a poodle, a night out on the town kind of goes like this. I'm going to do that Cocker Spaniel. Then I'm going to hook up with that hot Labrador Retriever. And to top off the night, a Menage a Chihuahua. That's two Chihuahuas. It's exciting. There you go. I didn't want to tell you. Well, dogs, they're better at courting each other than we are. As people, what do when they meet each other? They sniff each other's asses, right? But, you know, it takes us years to figure out what kind of assholes we've hooked up with. My wife, she thinks I pay more attention to the dog than to her. And she's absolutely right. When I come home, the dog jumps on me, licks me all over, rolls over, spreads her legs. That's hard to compete with. So, yeah, anyone ever smell a dead skunk? The other day we were driving on the road, and my kids were like, "Oh, skunk," and I'm like, "Ah, weed." Yeah, right. But not just any kind of weed. Like, it smelled like really awesome shit. It was awesome. And so, you know, the smells can get confusing. They're so identical. Especially to kids, it gets confusing. So my kids, they think I got a pet skunk at home. And it lives in my room, and it only comes out late at night after they've gone to sleep. Sometimes I put a towel under the door so it won't escape. Yeah, so I try to watch myself. I've been watching my weight lately, and been trying to keep in shape. My particular shape is hair, as you can see. But, you know, I don't need a perfect body. All I really need is a hamburger that looks just like it does on the TV commercial. They're very hard to find, and I'm not that picky. But I've been buying those 100-calorie packs of cookies, and really why is that so funny? Yeah, well, you know, I gotta watch my calorie intake. You know, now I'm fully aware that I eat about 1,000 calories of cookies in a sitting.
Stand back, there you go.
Very good math. You burn 10 calories opening each package, so it's really 90 calories. Yeah. Anyone working out? No, just me. Well, you know, I used to work at a gym, in the marketing department. But, you know, exercise and me, we just don't get along. You know, I think I'm allergic, actually. You know, every time I work out, I get these crazy symptoms. So, profuse sweating, shortness of breath, muscle aches, fatigue. It's horrible. After my last workout, I Googled my symptoms, and according to WebMD, I've got like 3 months to live. Bad idea. Don't ever go do that. So, you know, you come up here prepared, and then you get a whole room full of 6 people. And you just can't remember any of it. Which brings me to this whole idea of the fact that I'm getting old, and there are 3 key signs of getting old. Memory loss, and 2 other things. I can't remember what they are. You know, but what I can tell you is that I've been targeted lately by a lot of ads for people trying to sell me pills that will give me an erection for up to 4 hours. 4 hours! It's entirely too long, except maybe for you. Give me that look like, you can't last 4 hours? I go 12. I got a toy with me. You're scaring me. 4 hours. When do you take a pill like that? I don't know. Morning sex? I take a pill in the morning. I've got a hard-on clear through lunch. That makes for some really awkward morning meetings. I guess. I'm excited to meet you too. Clearly. At night? I can't take a pill like that at night. I like to sleep on my stomach. One of those pills is called Cialis. Who is that, Alice? And what is she going to do when I see her to give me such a robust erection? I want to know. Judging by this room, I don't think she's here. But you gotta love a drug that's named after a hooker. I have this new healthcare plan. It's Obamacare. It sucks. So you're a project manager at a big company. You probably don't have that.
What?
Obamacare? No, because I can't even get my Cialis anymore, the brand names. I gotta go for the generic, my Coxaflopin. So, you know, if you're not into drugs, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be, but if you're not, you can accomplish similar results naturally, just by eating certain types of foods, aphrodisiacs, you know, like oysters, chocolate, you know, so much so that they actually have a name for it, aphrodisiacs. So they don't have a name for those foods that you eat and get completely turned off to sex, you know, like wedding cake. Well, anyway, thank you so much. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it.